comes from Lily Elliott. But listen, here's what I was noticing and why I started the camera to recording again. Oh my goodness, she sent these shirts, but look, the front of these shirts are personalized. Oh Lord, I hope she, oh boy, look at that. Looky there. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait just a minute. Everything was going good. Everything was going good until Lily? That's mean. That's really, really mean. Thank you, Lily. The thing I'm worried about, I'm going to look at Jamie's just because I'm curious. It's okay. Everyone has their night shirts, their night clothes. Lily, thank you for mine and Jamie's night shirts. However, if I want to wear a shirt out and about, I'll have to be wearing Ellie's. Man, it must be true what they say about cameras. It must make you look how many pounds heavier? Sheesh. Seriously, sheesh. Being a teacher gives me the legal right to ramble. Being a farmer gives me the obligation to teach. Dang, I like that. Dang, I like that shirt. I am putting that sucker on right now. Hey folks, Lester here. And I am trying to work. I'm going to repeat that. I am sitting here trying to work. Hanging out with Sissy. And we're going through some gifts and goodies. I hope you don't mind if I'm not in the selfie mode. I normally do gifts and goodies in selfie mode, but today I think there's something a lot cuter to look at than old Lester. Yeah, Sissy has found something, and she wants to show you all. Now, those would be pool goggles. Those are pool goggles, and guys, I am so very sorry to tell you this, but at this point, Sissy and her friends, yeah, don't forget that one over there. They have made such a mess back here that I don't know who sent who, what, where. I don't remember what came from where. Listen, Ellie goes down and brings all the packages up. And then I go out when I get a chance and I open them. But sometimes these guys beat me to it. I did find this letter. It says, Dear Lester, this is from Dawn. Dear Lester, I just wanted to let you know how much it means to me that you have allowed us to be in your life and family through your videos. No matter what the day brings, I can always count on your videos to make it a great day. Wow. We are the ones who are blessed, and she underlined that, thank you, to have you in our lives. Hey, this is nothing that was sent. That's something that we've been giving to our baby turkeys. This is what was sent by Dawn, and it's full of all, baby, come out of the box. I got my hands full here. So here's the problem with the side-by-side. Now, don't get me wrong. It is a blessing to have this side-by-side because the back end comes in so very handy. But the problem is Jamie puts things over here that need to go to the trash. Ellie uses it to bring boxes of gifts and goodies up from the road. Of course, I use it for tools. I have my tools back here. And, when I do work around the farm. So this side-by-side kind of a little bit does it all. You're going to mess up that box. And there's things in there that I haven't had a chance. Oh, you've already bent the sign. Beware of, just beware. Yeah, isn't that the truth? There's no reason for Chip to be doing what he's doing. I don't want well, now the good thing is this can be bent back. Once it's tacked down, you'll never know the sign was bent. Chip. So that's what I'm working on right now. Gifts and goodies. I see all kinds of neat stuff here. A lot of things don't have names on it. Lots of stuff with no names. But I do got some cards I'm going to read. Give me just a couple of seconds here. Guys, I'm not real sure how to take this. On one hand, I think it's very thoughtful that someone sent this knowing that I have to I'm so embarrassed about this. Seriously, this is so embarrassing that someone sent this. I'm so humbled. I'm so humbled, but I'm also embarrassed. I'm just thanking God that the lady on the packaging of this is a young woman. And nothing against older folks, but yeah, when I picture myself having to sleep like this at night, I just picture this being something that might come with age. I thought a lot more age than what I got. So I'm happy to see it's not just people in my age group that have a little bit of a knee issues, okay? Thank you. And if that doesn't work, then this over here, enough of these should. Hey, there's always a wrap. Guys, there's always a wrap, right, baby girl? Nothing wrong with a good wrap. Warning, this property is protected by a highly trained alpaca. That is true. However, this area right here is being protected by a highly trained billy goat named Chip. Oh, and he's a tough guy. Oh, he's such a little tough guy. It's getting close to that day for him, guys and girls. It's getting close to his time, if you know what I mean. And look at that baby. She's eating corn. What does that tell you? We got this really sweet letter from Regina Walker. And she also sends these little bicycle license plates that she makes. And that's really sweet. A really nice letter too, by the way. Thank you so much, ma'am. And she said if we ever get tired of her writing, and you know what? We will never get tired of a good letter. I can promise you that. I got another one open right here from Chelsea in Georgia. Chelsea, Joey, and Caroline say that, Dear Lester and Jamie, your videos are a family event every evening around our house. We thank you so much for putting all the videos out there. She goes on to talk about some of her animals. And look what she sent us. These are like little bracelets. When I say excuse the way I look, it's not excuse the shirt that I'm wearing, because guess what? I got that in the gift and goodies. It's from Cleveland, Ohio. Oh, the North Coast. Cleveland, the North Coast. Yeah, excuse me, guys. I'm sorry. Man, sweet girl. I'm trying to show off my bracelet here. Look at that. And there's one for Jamie, Ellie, and Lex as well. So thank you so much for that. No, you don't wear bracelets, sweet girl. You don't wear bracelets. I feel like I'm in the shade of the barn. It's about 100 degrees out there. I feel like I am much cooler under here. But you would not know that from the sweat that's just pouring out of me. Betty Smith sent some stuff for me and for Ellie. But what I like, she talks about how she's 89 years old, folks. This lady is 89 years old, and she can't drive anymore. Or she can. She thinks she's a good driver, but her daughter doesn't allow her to. She just wants to make sure that we don't let, as she calls them, the nasty Nancys bother y'all. So maybe I am a little over-apologetic, but it doesn't mean I have to actually mean it. So the negative Nancys, don't get to me. They have their days, and there are some comments that I seem to have a harder time getting over than others. But for the most part, I appreciate the fact that this place is doing pretty good. And the animals are living their best lives. And there's not too much that the negative Nancys or the Debbie Downers or the you name it can say that can make me look around and say, darn, maybe I am a total failure. Maybe I am the loser that people claim me to be. I guess I will add, I think the comment that probably got to me the worst, and I know I've said this before, was the one from the lady. Man, it was a handwritten letter. And it said how I make the real farmers of America look bad. Because people think that this is what farming looks like. Well, guess what? This is what farming looks like. This is just 1 hour of my day of what farming looks like, okay? And so this particular farmer has taken an hour out of his day from feeding, from fixing, from doing all the things that have to be done around here to open some gifts and goodies that I've been blessed with. Titled, it says, to Lester, Jamie, Ellie, Lex, all the bigs, littles, and feathered babies. I know that you've told us all not to send you money, but before you yell at me on camera, then she puts LOL. For doing so, please hear my story first. My dad, who just passed away recently, was 81 and a Navy vet. He served for 20 years. Wow, Sherry, you don't know how blessed this country is to have men like your father. I don't know what to say. I'm sorry. But I know everyone is always, real fast to say, I'm sorry for your loss. I just don't know how it feels. I can't say I know how it feels to lose a parent, because I have both of mine. Jamie has both of hers. But I will say this, I can't imagine the hurt that someone feels when they lose a child or when they lose a parent. And I know that one day I'll have to experience that. And but I know that when that day comes, there's nothing anybody will be able to tell me and say to me that's going to bring me comfort. So he grew up on a farm, and I grew up on that farm. Watching your videos brings me so much enjoyment. You guys also helped me during the time it was rough. It took almost a month to get him buried. I know my dad would approve of me donating to you guys. You see, I received a nice inheritance, and this is not hurting me at all to do so. Darn it, Sherry. She sends this dollar to LE because it is signed by a Kansas City chief, a former Kansas City chief. She talks about how she was working in a Waffle House once, and this fella stopped by, and all she had for him to sign was this dollar. She's held on to it for a long time. And oh man, she just says that she wants Ellie to have it, and she doesn't feel like there's anybody in her family who would have any interest in something like this. I'm sorry. Maybe now's not the best time to be doing this. I'm back. I had to go take a pill. I'm just going to say it, just going to put it out there. I also changed out of that nighttime shirt and put on this other gift that I received. I'm not making fun of the nighttime shirt. Everyone needs a big old shirt they can put on after their shower. Can y'all see this? That card, that letter, and that donation, that got to me. But it's not that, guys. It's this lady out of Kansas, Sherry, and just what she said. Okay, I don't want to think about that anymore. And this is not booze. This is actually, that's a watermelon flavoring for Lexus Snow Cone. Business. Lexus Snow Cone business. It's hard to read letters, y'all, because I think that y'all do this kind of stuff on purpose. I think that y'all do this on purpose. I think that y'all know what kind of things get to me. And so you wonder why I wait to read this kind of stuff while I'm in the tub. Man. Now here's a Father's Day card. It comes from Barbara in South Carolina. Wow. Lester, I hope your day is special, your heart's smiling, you're feeling blessed to be a dad. I'll tell you what, it goes on. It was a really good Father's Day. I spent time with both of my boys were here. Actually, I've had Lex, man, since the 1st of June, and he'll be here through the mid-July. I was real blessed when we went through our divorce, and that the judge gave me a lot of time with my son, a lot of time. Lee's already older, so he comes and goes as he wants to, but Lex has to have a court decree, and isn't that crazy? I was given time with my kid. I have a lot of time with Lex. Lex, he gives me a hard time, but he really loves it here. All right, I'm not going to cry over this one. Whew, thank Lord. All right, so the Marianos out of New Hampshire. I hope I said that. Is it Marianos or Marianos? Let's see if they wrote it inside the card here. To Lester, Jamie, and the family, thank you for sharing the videos. Uh-oh. Man, getting old is not for sissies, y'all. Remember that expression. Thank you for sharing the videos with the bigs, littles, sending love from New Hampshire. So what she sent here was, it says it's a wall removable kind of a little, I guess it's probably a sticky you can stick on the wall and it comes right off. Along with, since Annie and Ernie are her favorites, lots of alpaca and llama stickers. Wow, okay, good. Man, I was able to get through that without crying, and that feels good, because no one wants to see a man cry. I've learned that. Which could be nothing further from the truth, because for some reason people love to see a grown man cry. Got a couple more here, folks, couple more. Boy, this thing here, guys, it has come sealed up. And it says, I'm a survivor, so I'm not afraid to open it. I just don't know. Whoa! Okay, this is funny. You know what this is? This is like what those football trainers use to carry around those jugs of Gatorade onto the football field so that each of the players can take one and pass them around. And so I'm guessing this is for us to use with our baby bottles, because we've been walking out of the house. Jamie's been carrying these bottles like this. Man, I had promised I was not going to be in selfie mode today. I was going to keep the camera turned away from me and onto whatever gifts and stuff we're getting. Guys, this is a whole lot of coloring books. There's pencils, coloring books, all kinds of... Oh, wait a minute. What is this? This is something that someone has knitted. Or is it quilted? Okie dokie. I mean, this is kind of embarrassing, isn't it? Lester, First off, I want to say that your videos have helped me so much with getting through with my depression and my anxiety. They make me laugh watching the animals doing different things to each other. The baby goats are so sweet and how fast they drink their bottles. Journey does very well with hers. Yes, she's getting along so great with her walking and doing goat things. I can never say which one is my favorite because I love them all. It goes on, guys. I can't read the whole thing to you. But in this box here, she has so much stuff, and she tells everybody. She actually has different things for different people in the family. She knows everybody's name. She has something for Lex, Brindley, Gloria, Connor. She got something for them all. Once again, thank you so much for everything that you do at the sanctuary. By watching your videos, I'm down to 1 antidepressant when I used to have 2. So I'm not going to read all that part. But hey, that is a coloring book for one of the kids. Stop. And move your hiney out of the teeth. Man, if you're going to look, see that camera? Look, we got to put our best foot forward, as they say. Man, sorry about that. I will say this. After I take the goat out of the back of the side-by-side. I am not an expert on depression and anxiety. And there's a lot of people who just don't get it. You know, unless you talk to somebody who actually experiences depression, they don't get it. You know, I can be having a really bad moment, and my mom, my dad, they've never got it. They never get it. They don't get it. So I learned early on, you can't talk to mom and dad. And then Jamie, as much as I love Jamie, she doesn't get it. You know, she works in the medical field, yet she's never experienced depression, and so she just doesn't get it. And I'm not saying this to be mean to anybody, but unless folks have experienced a bout of depression or high anxiety, then you just don't get it. And so it took me a long time to admit that I had a problem. It was a lot of people telling me I had a problem, in other words, before I finally said, you know what? I think they're right. I do got a problem. And that problem had made me it took me to a lot of really dark places, y'all. And as hard as it is to admit, it still does. So what I do is I try to find ways to take myself to other places. So I just got this beautiful card that is being chewed up right now. Why would I laugh at that? Why would I laugh about that? Move. Get out of the box. There's coloring books, crayons, lollipops, and a quilted. Move. You're not going to stay in the box. Okay, so what I do is I just try to, I don't want to say mask it. There. I don't want to say I mask it. But those are earrings are not for, okay, this is, see? You said you like these little goats? This one over here can sometimes be a little bit rambunctious. Okay. All I was trying to say is if you've never experienced a bout of depression, then you don't get it. And so you probably think a bunch of people are whining and complaining and poor me, for no reason. So what I do is, of course, I also have some medications that I sometimes have to take because I just know that the things that I'm thinking are not healthy. And, but I also like to try. Oh. All right, so it's just everything. They love me so much. They want to be a part of these videos because of you. I only have a couple more things to do here and I would be done. Aren't y'all impressed with how much? Remember that side-by-side when I first started? Look, I've got everything down to only a few things left. I just don't know where the safe spot is. There should be a safe place, guys. We all need to have a safe place, and I can't find my safe place. We all should have a safe place, and I cannot seem to find mine. Most of y'all are saying, no, bring the goat back. That makes these videos worth watching. That's hurtful. To the Morrow family. I'm going to go ahead and open it since it came to my address. A lot of Morrows here. But I'm going to be the one to open it because I'm the one out here bearing the heat. Letting the sweat roll off of my forehead. This is pretty bad. What do we have here? Oh, okay. It's one of those around the neck motion mounts. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, guys. I've received the one that Jake wears. That was dumb. The one that Jake wears around his chest that has the little GoPro. But the videos that I make with it they move too much. I have the goggles that we were sent and the ones that I got from the Bear Grylls episode. And those give people vertigo. When people watch them, they get themselves vertigo, I think they call it. I love this shirt. So it's hard for me to use anything but my phone, because with my phone, I can actually see what I'm doing while I do it. Anything else, the way Jake and Ellie use those other goggles and stuff, that's talented. I don't have that. I saw this and I thought it might be useful. Now, before you say I shouldn't spend my money on you, oh boy, here we go again. Realize that this benefits me and all the other folks who follow your page, since hopefully you'll be able to make more of the videos that we all love. First thing I do every morning is check for new videos. They bring so much joy. This is, she says, a huge fan. And you know what? We don't have fans. We have family. From Shreveport, Louisiana. She didn't put her name, so maybe it's on the front. Darn it. No, she just put the Morrow family. She chose not to have her name in this. And some folks don't like to have their name, y'all. They don't want to have their name put out there. Or maybe they have a jealous husband or somebody. I'm kidding. I love that, though. I love the fact. Well, first of all, I want to say two things about this. This is very important. You all should know that if you don't see a new video every single day, then you're doing something wrong. I'm not pointing at you like you. But it's true. For guys, over 2 years, I have made a brand new video every single day. Every single day. I don't know if there's a video creator, they call them content creators, out there who works harder than I do at making sure I have new content every single day. It's true. Look at your favorite pages. Go to the guys you watch on Facebook or YouTube and look how often they put out a video. Most folks do 1 a week. I know a couple of pages that do 3 a week, every other day, if you will. And so for us to bring you at least 1, sometimes 2, and there have been weeks, guys, where we've brought you 3 a day. And so it's just second nature to me. I just video things. I video everything that I do. Not everything that I do. I video most things that I do around here because I know what therapy it brings me, what peace it brings to me here and here. And so if there's other people who can get that same escape that I do, then by all means, allow me to keep sharing videos. And I'll also say this. It's hard to talk about money, but now that we've reached enough people to where Facebook and YouTube will allow us to monetize, it's not like I'm doing this for free. You know, for a long, long time, it felt hard to be criticized, because it's kind of like, I'm making you a video for your enjoyment, and you're going to sit here and tell me how horrible I did at this, or how bad at this, but now that we make a few dollars, I kind of feel like it's my job. I know I have, and I think that I needed that. By me stepping down from the classroom, taking a break this next school year, I think that in my mind, I needed to convince myself that this video making is my new job. And so I'm going to do all that I can to continue to bring lots of videos. I want you to see every aspect of what we do here every single day. There's not a day off. If you think that Saturday and Sundays are days off, you're wrong. There's not a day off. I can look around at any moment and see a list of things to do. So I probably will not use this, but Ellie or Jake will, and I hope you're okay with that. And listen, if you don't already follow Jake, Ellie, Jamie, and my dad, you should look into it. They're on YouTube. They're on YouTube because Facebook only offers the business page that we have the videos on after you get a certain number of people. Thank you. I think I had said I had two things I wanted to say about that, and I can only think I said one of them. Maybe I need a drink. Watermelon, huh? I'm almost done. I am almost done. There's a couple of more things. Really, I am moving fast. I'm moving very fast. Lester is moving fast. Now this says it's to Lester Morrow, which is not I'm a Survivor. It just says to Lester Morrow. Am I going to have to change shirts again? I think I've already worn 4 shirts today. All right, here we go. Let's see what it says. Being a teacher gives me the legal right to ramble. Being a farmer gives me the obligation to teach. Dang, I like that. Dang, I like that shirt. I am putting that sucker on right now. Look, this is exactly what I've been trying to tell people for a long time. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh, okay. A little snug, but you know what? I'll just lose the weight because I'm wearing this sucker. Look at this, y'all. I am gonna wear the heck out of this shirt. Okay, can y'all see that? Boom! Oh, I'm loving this. I don't mean to take anything away from the other really cool shirts that I've worn today. Let's count them, okay? Here's 1. Here's 2. And here's 3. Now 4. Oh! And 5. Remember that one, the nighttime shirt? The night shirt? Hey, Jamie's gonna be like, where'd all these shirts come from? Man, I'm almost done. This is nice. I love that expression. Now if I can just lose enough belly to where the shirt will look good on me in public, man, I'll be like Mr. Clean. Mr. Clean, Do I look like Mr. Clean right now? You know Mr. Clean. I'll have to put this image here on a side-by-side. You know Mr. Clean. Mr. Clean, the cleaning guy. You ladies know Mr. Clean. Okay. We are finally down to our last one. Oh, no. It says to Jamie. Okay. So we'll have to end it on this right over here. Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean. Thank you, everybody. Thank you so very much. I know that a lot of people do not care to watch the gift and goodies. And so I'm just going to put in the title, Gift and Goodies. And if folks don't want to watch them, then don't watch them. But it doesn't mean that we, the recipients of your blessings, are not grateful and very humbled and it's just so appreciative. I think all that means the same thing. But thank you for loving us and these babies. Thank you for, that was awkward. Okay, that looks even worse. Just thank you. Keep your hands here, and ladies, keep your eyes up here.